Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at what players, new and veteran players, should be focusing on in their day-to-day Legends gameplay basically, and just what should you prioritize. So for me, when I open up Legends for the day, generally speaking I start with my adventures and the other automated gameplay functions. So for example, I'll make sure that I reset my adventures. Generally speaking, I use the 7-hour ones. These fit my lifestyle a bit better. If you want to do 3-hour ones, 1-hour ones, 24-hour ones, it doesn't matter too much. Obviously you do get more rewards if you consistently use the lower timer ones, but similarly also 24-hour ones are great, but you need to do them with whatever suits you and what you're going to collect. The next thing I'll do is I'll claim my free item from the store every day. I hate it because it makes you have to go to the store, but 30 skip tickets is 30 skip tickets. So then next I'll do Tournament of Power. I'll auto use my 2 runs. I don't watch them. I don't think anyone watches them. Don't know a single person that does. And yeah, basically I'll make sure I do as many of the automated functions as I can, usually while I'm having a cup of coffee, or in my case tea, but for some of you I assume it will be coffee. But yeah, you want to these are just button presses, these are just things you want to stay on top of. They're not really things you need to be actively concerned with, so doing them as passively as possible does help. Then we have things like the Zenkai bonus battle. I make sure I do this every day because I need Zenkai souls. Usually I'll do the unit that I'm just currently working on. So for example, I'm currently filling up my souls so I can Zenkai 7 Trunks and Mai. If I'm working on Zenkaiing Yellow Legends Limited Vegeta, I'll do Yellow, etc. And I'll just top up with other currencies. I do the Let's Fight event. Not only is it a great source of money and a bit of energy and skip tickets, but it's also great for friendship rank. And generally, if I'm not doing the unit that's associated with the current event, so like for example Pui Pui, or First Form Cell, who need to have their friendship ranked up, to complete certain challenges or things like that, I'll be just doing another random unit to friendship rank 5 for missions and things of such nature. Then next thing to check in priority is challenge raids. So if raids are up, that's the first thing you should be doing every day. Try to always do your 3 limited attempts. Not only is raids a very casual bit of content that's not too draining, but it's also got great rewards. So doing your raids first, especially if you're time strapped, is a lot more worth it than doing things like PvP or doing things like hyperdimensional co-op, because you will get some chrono crystals out of it. The next thing is hyperdimensional co-op. Again, just good rewards here. Very casual PvE, doing a difficulty that you can do in your time with your team. And this way you'll also gain some good rewards. Again, try to do the 3 attempts per day. It does help you out, but it's going to depend on what you've claimed. Again, the main reason being it's a very easy way to grab some constructive rewards, whether that's multi-Z-Power or chrono crystals, etc. Once I've done those, my next focal point is PvP. But now when it comes to PvP, generally speaking, I will do my ranked PvP. I will do my first win of the day. So you get a win bonus for your first win of the day. I will make sure that I get this done more so than anything else. Some days I'll be able to play a lot of PvP. Other days I won't be able to play that much at all. But I prioritize doing at least my win per day. Treasure battle is something you can do, although honestly I've never done it. I still feel like you get more out of ranked or rated PvP in general than doing training battle. Training battle gives you the odd chance, very low, of getting like 1,000 chrono crystals. But in reality, ranked or rated PvP gives you a lot more rewards, even if you just do your match of the day. And also, quite frankly, it's kind of the point of Legends. So I always feel like this is kind of my next focal point. But I'll do my match of the day, and then instead of just finishing with PvP or something like that, instead I'll try and tick off a list of other things. So for new players, if you're new to Legends, you're going to want to do story. So As boring as it is, story is a great source of chrono crystals and just good rewards in general. You can get Shallot, you can get Z Souls, you can get Zenny, you can get a whole bunch of things by running story. The next thing you want to focus on as a new player are original series events. Not only are the permanent ones great, but even the temporary ones can drop a lot of chrono crystals, great rewards, units, etc. And then you want to focus on the permanent events, things like Legends Road, things like some of the Zero Mortals plan events and things like that, the ultra rare characters. Again, not only chrono crystals, but some pretty good characters. So that's more for new players. It's more constructive to do this as a new player than it is to play 18 rounds of PvP. You're going to get more out of doing this as new players than playing 20 PvP matches. I can promise you now. If you're a veteran player or you're starting to finish all the other events, obviously Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush you should always be doing. It's a great way to get your Zenkai power for units, older units or newer ones that you haven't managed to finish. And yeah, again, it's just good value. And if you've done Zenkai Rush, Battle Gauntlet and things like that are up are obviously also priorities, but these are more veteran player things because Battle Gauntlet, Zenkai Space Time Rush, they're going to require you to have a somewhat decent box to be doing those events at this time. And that's kind of it. I mean, that just kind of summarizes what you should be doing, I guess. But mainly when it comes down to it, if I've done everything, I will PvP. That's just it. That's just me. I will be playing PvP. You'll see some days I play 1 game, other days I play 2, other days it's 3 or 4 or 5. Just depends on how I'm feeling and how things are going. But yeah, but I thought I'd make this video just to kind of highlight what you can and should be doing in Legends, just to give you a bit of a guideline. But that's it from me.